Hey everybody, Joe Haygood here, aka mclazyj. We're back. It is Saturday evening, and true to my word, I said I was going to make sure I tried to get both of these streams done this weekend to kind of get me back into rhythm. Here we are. We're going to play some Final Fantasy XVI, which we have not played in quite some time, and I'm going to kind of have to remember where I was at in this game. Okay, so I remember we're like the new Sid because Sid was dead and now he's the new, we're the new Sid. Could be. So we're gonna go to the Gathering Storm. Journey to Hawk's Cry Cliff, whatever that is. Okay, well that's what we're gonna do, I guess. So as always, if you're enjoying the content, make sure you like, follow, and subscribe to the channel. It really helps us get more people viewing the videos. And I know for a fact, looking at stats, that about 97% of you are not subscribing when you are watching. But it definitely helps when you do subscribe and when you give videos thumbs up. So we're gonna go to Hawk's Cry Cliff. Okay. So, bear with us. There might be a whole lot of dying in this at some point. Like, I need to remember, like, how to, like, just leave. I think I have to go to the pier.
I think it's alright to touch him.
So we're not in our ship anymore.
I hear there's trouble in Rosaria.
Basically, or we had the like fort in the caves and whatnot, but we're not in that anymore, and that's primarily because a bunch of bad shit happened.
Depending on who you ask, this lake was either formed when one of the fallen cities plummeted from the sky, or when a giant worm dug a lair for itself. My guess is on the latter.
So Hawk's Cry Cliff. That's where we're going. I don't know what we're gonna run into, but I know that's where we're going. So
Do you think it was wise to leave, Gav? He didn't seem pleased.
I needed his eyes and nose in Dhalmekia. I'm not about to let Kupka take us unawares. Besides, he has a knack for that sort of thing.
That he does.
And wasn't it Sid who said that matters such as this are best left to dominance? Especially should one of his beloved opportunities to grow and change present itself.
okay. Hope he's not happy.
I always knew that I would return one day. Return to Ironhome.
Ironhome.
For what?
After learning the truth, you were given the chance to face your past.
I haven't been given that
If
chance
I am
yet.
to continue at your side, I must do the same.
I'm trying to find my phone, my other phone,
We will
or
face
my
it
control
together
panel.
To the end.
Come on.
Okay. Bloodlines.
How far do you think your mother's reach extends? Will we find
So
the same
make
tragedy in the
for
south as we
Amber.
did at Martha's Rest?
Okay, so we got to the cliffs. Now we gotta.
Which is why we should hurry. There are still many settlements between here and Port Isodle. We visit as many as we can and hear their stories. Starting with the village of Amber.
Okay, I don't know where Amber is. So I'm trying to remember a lot of this, and I don't remember a lot of this story. Like, I don't remember a lot of the controls. Well, that guy's dead. Okay, well, we leveled up. That's good. Okay. Okay, those are... So, okay, so I remember this. We have our 3 different, like, main powers. And each of those have different attacks that we can use. Okay, that didn't work. Okay. So I'm kind of remembering combat now. I know I don't need to do these, but I am doing them just to kind of try to get back into remembering. Killed him. I saw a wild chocobo over here too. I guess he's fighting something else. That's all right. Let's see. Okay. So, getting our way back on our footing with the combat. And I forgot to go grab this thing that I saw over here. Just some gil. Oh. This thing looks dangerous. Oh, this thing looks big. Oh shit. That guy was tough. Okay, that guy made me work for it.
Come on.
Okay.
Mockery of justice is
So obviously we made it to the town where we're supposed to be.
never have stood for this.
Quiet, you! I think we're loyalists.
What is that? Oh, that's all your beads. You're putting them into the containers.
Rosaria.
So my wife
must be
bought,
cleansed
what
of
is
the
this
stain
thing?
which
Like
befouls her,
bedazzling things?
that she might rise once
Diamond
again from the
paintings.
ashes.
I guess they're like, kind of like bedazzling, but you're doing it on a canvas with a
We
pattern.
pity to make examples of you all for the transgressions of but a handful.
Of course, your lordship. You shall have our full cooperation.
What business could the Black Shields have in a village this small? There's barely room to hide a bearer.
Then they must be here for something else.
Aha.
You fancy dancing a gallows jig like the miller's son?
All right, I heard you the first time.
But why are they here? Why are they in amber? We don't know. But we're going to talk to some of these people and find out. See if they can tell us what they know. They don't want to talk to us. This person might. Hey guys.
Excuse me, but what was all that about earlier?
You haven't heard? Someone's been stirring up trouble. There've been attacks on the garrison, supplies stolen. They even say a Black Shield was murdered. The Empire wants answers, and what the Empire wants, Empire gets.
Don't they just?
Keep your ears open, eh? The Black Shields will pay good coin for information on the culprits. You'd have to be dull as a sack
That's
of stones to
interesting.
think you'd take on the Empire. What with their 100 full legions? 100? I heard
The
you were a thousand.
merchant.
Word is, poor Isolde's closed her gates to all but the Highborn, and now a great camp sprung up along the walls.
That's not good.
Run along now, before one of the boys starts thinking you're something you're not.
You seen him, didn't you?
I'm sorry.
The Black Shields. Just now. You seen him, didn't you? At least I
Yeah.
thought it was a Black Shield. Can't say I ever saw one before.
Was this the first time you visited the village?
What do you think? Amber's the arse end of nowhere. And they thought we might be harboring firebrands. Huh. If only we were. I might have turned him in and become a Black Shield myself.
You don't think
Wow.
these firebrands the Empire is looking for could be us, do you?
I don't know,
How'd you get it?
but we need to find out.
Yeah.
What did those knights want, Father?
I told you to stay in the house. Go on.
Oh, got something over here. Goblin coin.
2 more left to join the garrison this very morn.
Greetings,
This
friend.
guy.
We are travelers.
I know that. What do you want?
We couldn't help noticing those Imperial soldiers who were here earlier.
Don't you go telling these strangers a thing.
We weren't planning
I speak for
to.
the people of this village, and we have nothing more to say to you. You are to leave Amber and never come back.
May I at least ask why?
I don't know who you are or what brings you here, but your presence puts us all in grave danger. The Empire is a
Well,
harsh
that's probably
master.
true.
Its demands are great, and its justice swift. But as long as we keep our heads down and pay our tribute,
We do bring
are
trouble
left
wherever
alone.
we go.
Some might call it submission. But if it will spare my people the Viceroy's wrath, then I will gladly submit. This village will not become another East Pool.
Then we shall be on our way. These people live with a knife to their throats. In the mistaken belief that if they cooperate, my mother will show them mercy.
Obedience bought with fear.
Are you all right?
Sorry, It's nothing. We still don't know who the Black Shields are looking for.
Well, whoever they are, the Imperials deem them worth pursuing to the back of beyond. But other than Martha, who else in Rosari would have the courage to stand against the Empire? A new ally would certainly be welcome. Can we find them before the Imperials do? Perhaps the next village will yield more answers.
Perhaps.
Guys, we're jumping. We're jumping. Oh, well, we can't do that. How the fuck do we get over there? Don't mind us. We're leaving. I just have to get on the right side of the bridge here. So, okay.
I needed that.
That worked out well. What is, that's, yeah, that's bad over there. Take a screenshot of that. That's a nice shot. Oh boy, there's another cliff here. Oh, okay, there's a path. Oh, I think we gave you an owie, buddy. We left something behind. What's this? Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh, we killed them. I accidentally used 2 of my high potions though instead of 1. Okay, so we killed him. That's all good. Yes, yes, yes. Very happy. Wait a minute. Quest destination is nearby. Oh,
Blood,
okay.
Clive.
Uh-oh.
And still wet.
That's not good.
You were told to stay in your homes.
The Black Shields.
You know who we are. And still, you would bear your steel. Why then? We owe you our thanks. You have saved us the trouble of an interrogation. To dwell in darkness, that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn. On these, our swords we swear.
Okay.
Say that again. I'll show you a true shield of Rosaria.
Farewell.
Tell me what I want and the end will be swift. Who are you looking for?
Why, you? We come bearing a message. Your friends have been found. The branded you freed from our camps. They await you in Auldhyl. Guardians of the Flame.
Oh.
Those are Auldhyl's gates.
Then we hurry.
Then we hurry. Oops, with a K. There we go. Make our way to the Auldhyl Docks. Okay.
Find something, boy. Death.
Death. Smells like decomp. Straight out of Decompton.
Found her.
Holy shit. That's fucked up. They're all strung up and left to rot.
This was my mother's doing.
But why? Why would anyone...
I don't know. I never truly understood her. But this...
Oh, Clive.
I will learn what madness drives her, and I will end it.
I won't spend that much because I just got gas. And I'm only gonna need to drive because Wednesday I'll drive the other car home.
Yes.
I might need to put 20 bucks in at some point, but or we're talking about weekly budget stuff. You know, is what it is.
But if the Black Shields have made it this far south, they may already be in Port Isodle.
Yeah. Shit, she like made a... She made a grotesque point of this city, and I don't know why. Jesus Christ. She murdered, not just murdered, like she put all these people up on display. There's something not right about that. There's nobody left. Yeah, footprints in the sand. Huh. Nice detail. Well, I'm gonna go back to base first because I want to restock. I think I just fast traveled right to where I was. Well, I just want to get some supplies. I don't have any high potions. I think I can buy them. I think.
Well, don't just stand there gawping. Coin purse weighing you down. You're rubbing me blind, you know.
Oh, that's expensive. No, no, no. I'm not gonna buy that. Not gonna buy that. Let's see. Everything you have there is below my specs right now. So
Come
I
again.
can't do any of that.
Or don't. I'm not much bothered either way.
Clive? What do you want? That it?
Okay, we're not gonna do this. Right now we have kind of the strongest sword that we can have. Well, that'll be good. Okay, so now that we've restocked, let's come back here. Because I need to... I didn't want to do this without having, you know, all my potions and everything, because I don't... So we're going way to Port Isodle. So, just nothing but death here. Killed the entire village, like just everybody wasted. And some of them were just callously put on display
Though I doubt the Empire
to
would let us
make a
cross over to
gross
London.
point. Oh, who's this guy?
Didn't happen to come by way of Auldhyl, did you? Saw some Imperials clad in black making for the docks just the other day. The next morn, you couldn't see the sun for all the ravens.
I did, Mummy. I could hear them shouting from down the
They
road.
tell us there's a curfew, but then refuse us passage back to our home.
Passage to the provincial capital is restricted to Imperial Army personnel.
The gates are closed! Be gone!
Okay.
Who am I to send?
They're all Rosarian.
But this is their home.
I'm hungry.
You find no succor to the South Travellers, nor beyond the Buet. The Empire has seen fit to banish us from our own land.
Yeah, it sounds like.
Don't go thinking you'll find refuge in the houses outside Port Isodle. The place is a wretched
Isolde.
hive of thieves and blackguards.
I'll take my chances, buddy. Get some gil, get that gil. Go attack this devil crab. We're just cooking some crab over here. And we kill the other crabs. Okay, well, we gotta go through the pass then to get to the other side. Grinding out some experience.
The Lazarus. What happened to this place?
My mother happened. The nobles who lived here didn't stand a chance. Let's hope my uncle fared better.
Oh, hello. Hey guys, more crabs. Damn. Okay, nothing here.
That's the main gate. And it looks like we're not the only ones hoping to get in.
Let us pass.
Have mercy.
You shall not pass.
Viceroy's dogs they are. You can't ignore us forever.
Let us in or we'll die on your doorstep.
Better out there than in here.
Oh, get enough
Fuck off. Hang the chinless bastards. Those crystals belong to us all. I said, where were you, filth? Back to your stall. We'll cut you down where you stand. Destroy it.
No chance of slipping through unnoticed. We'll need to find another way in. I thought we might be able to reason with the guards.
Or at least
Or
bribe
bribe
them.
I suspect everyone in that crowd thought the same. Was that the only way in?
Officially, yes. Strictly speaking, no. My uncle once told me that the nobles had tunnels built, so that they could visit town without having to walk amongst the rabble. The Lazarus. We'll find our way into the city there.
If you're sure. The entire place looked abandoned. Do you think it's safe?
As long as it is abandoned.
So we gotta find another way
The good
into the
news is
city.
we haven't seen a single black shield since Auldhyl.
Maybe they found who they were looking for. This is nothing like I remember it.
How quickly a crown can lose its luster.
Not abandoned then.
Oi! Visitors!
Oh, you don't want to do that.
Apologies. We'll show ourselves out.
I don't think you want part of this.
Or not.
Oh, you guys, you didn't want to do that, but you did it, and now you got to pay for it. I was just trying to be nice.
I've only ever seen one man fight like that, and he's long dead.
Then perhaps it's time you joined him.
The blessing of the Phoenix. It can't be. I was there when you died. Forgive me, my lord. I knew not whom I addressed. You have naught to fear from us. Founder, it really is you.
It is.
Oh, from like the beginning?
We can speak inside.
And those who wouldn't bend the knee?
We left before the Empire could make examples of us, though we didn't go far. And we banded together to form the Guardians of the Flame soon after.
Soon after?
Alas, there is only so much a handful of aging shields can do against the might of an empire. But we've seen to it that their stay has been anything but pleasant. Of late, though, we've had our hands full just trying to keep the Duchy's few remaining bearers out of the Imperial's clutches.
The Cullings. We saw what happened in Auldhyl.
Aye, the foul work of the Black Shields and their mistress.
You mean my mother? But it doesn't make sense. Even knowing what I know about her. Her hatred for bearers was no secret, but she wouldn't have been ignorant of their value to the realm.
No offense, my lord, but in case you haven't noticed, the Lady Annabella couldn't care less about the realm. She barely even cares for her own home. That much has been plain since the slaughter at Eastpool. And, since granting the Holy Emperor a new heir, her obsession with bearers only seems to have grown. As to why, I don't know. Maybe she can't bear the thought of anyone having the power to challenge her beloved son.
Her son.
Sir Wade, the Black Shields have broken camp. They march in full force for Buick Bridge.
Then so do we. Make ready. This is their main host. If we remove the head, perhaps we can prevent what happened at the docks from happening somewhere else. If I do nothing, then the blood of their next victims will be on my hands.
I guess we'll help you then.
And ours. We too have witnessed the crimes these men who dare call themselves shields have committed in my mother's name. It cannot be allowed to continue. We must put a stop to this madness.
We must. So let us go with you. For the good of Rosaria.
I was hoping you'd say that. Very well. If that is your wish, I would be honored to serve at your side.
And we at yours.
So, Wade, let us do our duty.
With pleasure, my
We're
lord.
wasting a lot of time just sitting here chatting up all these formalities. Maybe we should have already left to do the kills.
I imagine this endeavor will require more than just our wits.
Then let's hope Sir Wade has a good quartermaster.
You're telling me that's the Archduke's son?
In the flesh. Saw him once when I was your age. He had that...
What is it you require?
No, I have the 11 bolt, which is way better. Nope. Oh, well, those are better.
Of course, my lord.
I think those.
Will that be all? I will be here should you need aught else.
Let us go.
Sir Wade, what is your plan?
Nothing fancy. You, Lady Jill and I make for Buett Bridge and provoke the main host at their encampment. Sensing an opportunity to end the Guardians, the Black Shields will call for reinforcements, who will be met from the rear by parties of my brothers hidden throughout the surrounding hills. This will allow us to wage battle on the bridge without fear of being overwhelmed. While the Black Shields have an advantage in numbers, you see, they prefer to fight in small units, which we can use to our advantage.
How small exactly?
Small enough, now that I have you and Lady Jill for company. I doubt I could have done this on my own.
But until we arrived, that was your plan. You haven't changed a bit.
Okay.
So wait. The bearers from Auldhyl have been laid to rest.
Very good. Now make ready for battle.
As you command.
Thank you, Sir Wade. Perhaps now they will find peace.
There is but one thing which will grant them peace. Putting an end to the Black Shields.
And so we shall.
May the blessing of the Phoenix go with you.
How long have you been pursuing the Black Shields?
Since they burned their first village. We tracked down the bastards responsible and fed their corpses to Stillwind. Suffice to say, that
Come
got
on
their
now,
attention.
let's go get these guys.
It's been a game of cat and mouse ever since.
Look at me sideways.
Come along now.
The bastards are lucky I didn't have my
There they are.
There they are.
On your command, my lord.
Hey, homies.
What is it now? I told you. We bear a message for the Vicereine. From the Guardians of the Flame. Ha! You presume to tell us that a pair of filthy vagabonds, a woman and a dog, could guard aught against the might of the Black Shields? Then come! Die along with your flame!
Die along with your flame.
For Azaria!
For Azaria.
Your petty revolution ends here. On these our swords we swear. Bloody hell! Reinforcements from the far bank!
Another wyvern to find their mattress for them.
Oh, they got a dragon.
I needed that.
Do a little bit of healing there.
Let's try.
More dragons.
Works. The Imperials aren't taking any chances. I can't say I'm flattered.
And we got all them.
A noble
Uh-oh.
stand, albeit a misguided one. In taking it, you have but proven our point. That this land is in dire need of cleansing.
Yeah, this guy's gonna be a problem.
to keep them occupied. We need to finish this.
You mean finish him? Not good.
Oh shit, that hurt. One lightning shot. Blah. But he used up all my health supplies. I'm like in deep need of some health supplies now.
I don't see any more.
Nor do I. The plan worked.
It did. It bloody worked. We sent every last one of the rotten bastards straight to the mud.
My lord.
Lord, perhaps this will be enough to stop the Cullings. For the time being, at least.
Perhaps. Though I doubt my mother will take this loss well. She'll move swiftly to see her minions' ranks replenished.
And then it will all begin again. I often wonder if the nation we once knew is gone for good. Her fields rot. Her people starve.
Well,
we battled to preserve the flame that was, but for every foe we fell, another springs up in its place. Yet be that as it may, it is still our home, and we must fight for it, as we always have, and always will. For as long as the Firebird's flame burns in our hearts, the Duchy cannot die, and her loyal subjects may dream of a day when the Rosarian standard flies over Rosalith once more.
Agreed.
So wait,
Think we should fall back to Port Isolde before the garrison
Isolde.
sends reinforcements? A sound strategy, my lord.
Well, we're gonna travel probably back to our port or to the Lazarus, and we gotta restock. We took a hit on that one pretty good. I will say though, the controls for the most part are coming back to me. And I do remember enjoying this game, so...
And how long has my uncle been funding you and your comrades' endeavors?
Since the beginning. Lord Byron was the first person I turned to after forming the Guardians. And had I known of this tunnel back then, I wouldn't almost have been hanged by the city guard for trying to sneak over the wall.
I suppose a formal request for an audience would have appeared suspicious.
And appearances must be maintained. Were the Vice-Regency to catch wind of Lord Byron's involvement in our movement, they'd seize his estate and send him to the gallows, where he would be of no use to anyone. And so, though it sickens him to the soul, he plays the part of the loyal lord,
knowing that one wrong move might prove his downfall. It is why he remains ever vigilant. Don't be surprised if he refuses you an audience, especially since you're famously dead.
Then I will have to
famously
think of a way to prove that I am neither wraith nor wrongdoer.
I might have something which could help with the latter. It's the mark of the Guardians. Display it, and those who love Rosaria will know where your loyalties lie.
Okay.
I shall wear it with pride.
Be sure that you do. I don't want my men attacking you again. Unless you deserve it.
Unless you deserve it.
If only Sir Tyler could have been here to see you. Or the Lord Commander.
Thank you, Sir Wade. If there is ever anything you need.
I know. Go on now, my lord.
Well, first we need to go restock, my man. Like, I really need some more health stuff. But you're just sending me right in, so I guess that's where we stand.
How accommodating. Do you really think they believe we are who we say we are?
Not a chance. Right, I guess. My uncle believes we're imposters here to rob him. And means to string us up himself.
Imagine my surprise when I was told my nephew had come to visit. Clive Rosfield died long ago. And for uttering his name here, you shall pay with your tongue! You would mock me as well?
It is I, Sir Crandall of Camelot, loyal servant to Her Serene Holiness, Saint Sybil the Unshod. Madam, thou vile sorcerer, for thy crimes against church and crown, I shall have thy head.
Like, holy shit, you are who you say you are.
Infectious flax wench? Even in death, must thou plague me still?
No, bro, we're
Very
just
well.
saying you're cool.
I shall open the gates of hell, that thou might see thy charge once more.
Oh, okay, he was just doing another part.
You're still the finest Maddo in the twins.
Oh, Clive, my dear boy, it's really you. You always were fond of that scene from The Saint in the Sanctuary. Never did let me play Sir Crandall.
Okay.
I have a favor to ask, Uncle Byron.
Rutherford, inform the kitchens. There'll be guests. We dine immediately.
But, Uncle...
You can't very well regale me with the tale of your miraculous preservation on an empty stomach. Go on, sit. See that you use the good plates, Rutherford.
So you arrived late to one of her cullings, did you? Since becoming Vicereine, Annabella has been a constant thorn in Rosaria's side, but these atrocities are a new low. Something has changed. Quite what, I don't know, but the woman we knew is gone, and a monster sits in her place.
A monster?
For better or worse, I've been charged with governing this town, and thus must maintain the illusion of obedience. That's all I can do to aid Wade and his merry band of revolutionaries.
So he's told us. You have risked much for Rosaria. Our nation will be forever in your debt.
It has been 20 years, Clive. The nation your father and your forefathers fought to defend is no more. Perhaps it would be otherwise had I the courage of my brother. All right, if it's a ship you require, a ship you shall have. I've a galley in port, but recently relieved of her cargo. She can be outfitted for the voyage in a matter of weeks.
So you believe us then? About everything?
Believe you? Ha! Only a fool would believe even half of the things you claim. But until tonight, only a fool would have believed my nephew still lived. And besides, I have it on good authority that Clive is telling the truth.
Whose authority?
By your own, of course. You've always been a terrible liar.
Is that true?
It's not untrue.
Let's say no more about it, eh? It wouldn't do to linger on my nephew's greatest failing. The one thing I cannot believe, though, is all this about you being Sid. You were always such a good boy, but now you're quite the outlaw. Which, if I'm not mistaken, would make me an outlaw's uncle. Right then, who shall we pillage first? Rutherford, fetch me my cutlass.
Wow.
This will be fun.
Bro is on board. Hey, he's on board.
Over there. Go on.
She's a fine ship, isn't she? Once outfitted, she'll bear us across the boiling sea to Drustinus in the space of 3 days. Something on your mind?
Monsters.
Monsters.
When I served the Iron Kingdom, I did so because I saw no other choice. Because once they learned that the lash would not move me, they turned it on those who could. And so I became their puppet. I let them pull my strings, telling myself it was not my hand that swung the sword, but another's. I removed myself from the truth so I wouldn't feel the pain it caused.
Oh.
And before I knew it, I no longer felt anything.
Yeah, but you're not the only one that went through this. There's lots of people that have done that. I mean, you were looking at it as saving your citizens. You were afraid they would kill other people, you know, young.
Had become a monster.
Jill.
I don't want to be a monster, Clive. Do you understand? I want to choose a different path, a better path. To live on my own terms. But before I can do that, I need to come to terms with my past.
Are they brother and sister? That's what I'm trying to remember.
And when you do, I'll be
or are they
standing
like,
with you, just as you stood with
are
me.
they like Jan and Greg, brother and sister?
Thank you, Clive.
Yes,
I
Greg.
must atone for my sins. Only then, when it's done, will the monster cease to be.
Just promise me that
Promise
you
me
won't
that
die
you
with it.
won't die with it.
Now, let's get some sleep. The journey back to Benamir is long, and there is much to tell the others.
All right. At least this way we can go back. We can stock up. We can get some stuff. Here be
Only the founder knows
monsters.
what awaits us in the Iron Kingdom, but Vivian could probably make an educated guess.
I didn't take you for a scholar, Ivan.
Oh, this? Well, it's Valisthea, a culinary pilgrimage. I borrowed it from old tomes. Seems there's no creature in the realm so foul it can't be cooked up into something delicious.
Think I'll stick to the unfoul ones, thanks.
Oh, where's your sense of adventure, Sid? Honestly, one glance at these recipes, and even you would trade in your sword for a butcher's cleaver. From spit roasts to sweetmeats, this book has them all. What I wouldn't give to bring these recipes to life.
If it's my blessing you're hoping for, then by all means.
Well, I'm no hunter, Sid. The first ton of worm I came across would be the death of me. But you're made of sterner stuff. Would you help me resurrect one of these recipes?
Oh boy, what do we have to go kill?
Something tells me you won't be taking no for an answer. Fine, I'll help.
Fantastic! Thank you.
So, dare I ask what's on the menu?
Chance's Stew. It was once a favourite among the gourmands of Oriflamme, if the author is to be believed. Though Molly's never heard of it. The only problem is that while the recipe is extremely detailed in most respects, it's infuriatingly cryptic as to the main ingredient. A beast, no doubt. Most likely something that would make easy work of a simple cook with more broth than brawn, but unwanted violets. I've no idea what they might be.
Does the book say anything else?
Well, only that the sweetest violets sprout atop the bed of roses.
Roses. Rosaria, perhaps? One of the butchers in Martha's Rest might know something. I'll ask next time I'm there.
Okay. Well, I'm not going to prioritize the quest. At least not yet.
That monster's taken quite a liking to Lady Karen.
Is it business or pleasure? Going purse weighing you down?
How were you gonna carry all that? It'd better all be here. You're rubbing me blind, you know. Is that all?
Okay. All right. Speak with Vivian. I think the plus over there is my DLC quest, because I did get both of the DLCs. Did I make a mistake? I think I did.
I could have sworn we had a few more.
There's a stairwell there. Okay.
Back
Up,
again,
Vivian.
Lord Rosfield. I'm touched that you should find me such good company.
It is not your company, but your counsel that I seek on this occasion.
Ever the charmer.
Oh,
What will
yeah.
it be today, then?
The Iron Kingdom. I need to know what to expect.
You'll soon be setting sail for Drake's Breath, then, I take it. The mother crystal that rises from the boiling sea. There was a time when a true-blooded Rosarian had only to brave the waves to visit it. But then the Ironblood made their move.
Okay.
As you know, the Iron Kingdom rules over the islands to the west of Storm. Or rather, its church does. But this is not the pragmatic approach to state religion employed by the Holy Empire to manipulate the masses. No, the Iron Kingdom is the literal embodiment of the crystalline orthodoxy. And so, if one is to understand it, one must start there. As the name implies, the orthodoxy holds the Mother Crystals sacred, and they do not take kindly to heathens plundering the objects of their worship for the means to fill washtubs and light lamps with frivolous feats of magic. Indeed, the faithful consider ether a sinful thing, a poison no less. And to them, a dominant is an instrument of evil, albeit one they have proven only too happy to turn against their enemies. Some 80 years ago in Northern Storm, Drake's eye collapsed. Soon after, in pursuit of ether and with the blight at their backs, the Northern Territories descended upon the Grand Duchy of Rosaria. And when the Shields of the Flame marched north to meet them, the Iron Kingdom spied an opportunity. A few short days later, the Crusaders landed on the island of Mount Justanus, home of Drake's Breath, and plucked it from the Duchy's grasp. Rosaria tried to reclaim it, of course, but to no avail. I doubt more than a handful of Duchy men have set foot on its shores in your lifetime. Nor are they like to again, under the Empire's stewardship, meaning the Iron Blood will keep their island, and with it, the foothold they need to march on mainland soil when next they spy an opportunity.
So they set up a foothold on the mainland. They haven't advanced, but they have a foothold that they can stage from when they want to finally make another move.
Making Drostanus the holiest of holy grounds, from which the Orthodox Crusade shall one day sail forth to claim the remaining Mother Crystals, or die trying.
My father and my grandfather both traded blows with the Iron Blood for control of Drek's breath. Had things unfolded differently at Phoenix Gate, we would have sent our entire fleet against them.
But instead, they sent their fleet against Rosaria, sacked the capital, killed the men, and captured the women, including Jill. I'd say you'd be forgiven for wanting a little revenge, Clive.
My only aim is to destroy the Mother Crystal. But thank you all the same.
I can't think that destroying the Mother Crystal is going to end up being good. What if we went to first? Not too much longer, but let's see if we can get this recipe.
What are you after? Very well.
Thank you for sticking with us.
Those of us who are still here.
Ah, welcome. Times may be hard, but if you got the gill, I got the goods. What can I do you for?
Unwanted violets, if you have them. Though I'd gladly settle for learning what they are if you don't.
Why, I haven't heard folk call them that since I was a lad. You're looking for scorpion tails. Unwanted violets is what folk used to call them back in the day. They turn a wicked purple when you boil them up, hence the name. Used to chuck them in the pot when there weren't nothing else on offer, when there was a war on, that sort of thing. Thankfully, times aren't yet as hard as that. And even if they were, you wouldn't find anyone selling them these days.
Do the scorpions still live nearby?
I dare say they do. 3 Reeds would be your best bet, if memory serves.
Thank you. You've been most helpful.
Oakley dokley. Let's go get these scorpions. We'll give him back his recipe, and then
Stay sharp. We don't know when those
we'll head.
bastards will be back.
We'll save it for the
We do know
day.
one thing. They'll be getting a proper Rosarian welcome.
After what the Empire did to Martha's lot, I'd be daft to stay.
Don't you go causing any trouble now.
Oh, I'll be causing lots of trouble. Yeah, I think I've already fought some of these things. You would think I'd have some in my inventory already, like from the battles, but is what it is. I guess I could have used my chocobo to get over here too, but you know.
Scorpions. At least I know what I'm up against.
over.
It's over.
I better get this back to Yvonne before it goes bad.
All right, let's go back here.
Did you find our mystery ingredient?
I did indeed.
Marvelous! Let's see. What am I supposed to do with this? It's poisonous, surely.
You wouldn't be wrong. But that's your unwanted violet.
Into the pot it goes, I suppose. Wait here. I won't be long.
I like how it's like, but those are poisonous. Yeah. Oh, that. No.
Chance's stew.
That doesn't look appetizing at all.
Grab a spoon, Sid. Let's eat while it's hot.
I'm
Oh no, we don't want to eat that.
Well, it'll be too late once I've licked the bowl clean. Your loss.
It's gonna be bad. That can't be good.
Odin's teeth. What assault on the senses. It's like choking on swamp water. And yet, up through the pungency, there rise complex, meaty notes. It takes a moment to recover from such an onslaught of flavors, but never have I tasted anything so fine. Thank you, Sid. Thank you.
You're
okay.
Welcome.
I must share this gift. I won't rest until a steaming bowl of Chance's stew sits before everyone in the hideaway. A single mouthful, and Molly will be breeding scorpions of her own.
I'm sure she will.
That just looked bad. Did not look good. You know, it did not look good. I appreciate his...
Well, that was certainly not what
I think with that, though, we will save it. Okay. That's us. So let us go ahead and complete today. 142.52. Need to finish my notes. And yes, that is going to do it for tonight. So we did get back to this. I forgot. I really do enjoy this game. It's been a while since we've played it. We had a lot of other stuff that kind of fell into our lap that we were playing and just This one just kind of fell by the wayside just over time. I don't know why, but I'm glad to be back with it. So we will, like I said, we are working on trying to get back on track for all of our nighttime streams. So this week the goal is at least to add one, if not all 4 streams. So get at least 3 in this upcoming week, if not 4, plus our lunch streams. I will say the lunch streams, we're going to have an issue with Wednesday and probably Thursday. And I'm off on Friday. So we might only get 2 lunchtime streams this week. Wednesday, I got a work event. Thursday, I got a doctor's appointment. Now, when I'm done with the doctor's appointment, I might be able to do like a late afternoon-ish kind of stream. We'll see how that goes. But I'm not going to promise anything. We'll see what happens. But yeah. Anyways, thank you everybody, like I said, for watching. If you've gotten this far, I really do appreciate it. We will be back, like I said, on Tuesday for a nighttime stream. We will be back on Monday with a lunchtime stream. So we'll probably only have, like I said, 2 this week. And more than likely, it'll probably be Phoenix and maybe Dragon Age. Maybe we'll do Emilio the Smiling Man. I don't know. We'll figure it out. You know, we'll see where things go. I would say probably Dragon Age, because I've noticed that a lot of you guys are watching the archives of those. Like, they're some of my most watched archive streams once they're posted. They get more views than most of my other archive streams right now. Like, they're very popular. And it's funny because everyone was complaining when that game came out. Oh, it's so woke and it's this and it's that. And yet, we got a lot of people that are watching it. But yes, so I did enjoy this. I'm glad we did it. I think there is a chance on Wednesday night, that we will be back with a multiplayer stream, and it will probably be myself and probably Tacos, because he is nice enough to wanting to get me a copy of Helldivers 2 so we can play that. So you might see a shift away from Dead by Daylight for a little while, as we shift over towards Hellblade, and taking some time to enjoy Hellblade for the evening. So, or for some time, you know, looking for something a little different, wanting to try something new and improved. So I think that might be one of the things we could go with is Hellblade, or Hellraiser. Helldivers, wow, 2. So I don't know a ton about it. I know the whole thing about Super Earth. I know it's squad-based battles. I think there's kind of like a loot grind like there is in the Division 2. So it'll be fun to try. It'll be fun to jump into and give it a shot. I will admit, I've slowly crept back into some online multiplayer shooters. I've been playing some Call of Duty Black Ops 6 multiplayer because of the Beavis and Butthead skins, and especially once I found out they would transfer, unlike my now lost to the ether, to the nether, John McClane skin, which I'm still mad and bitter about to this day. But the Beavis and Butthead skins are amazing. They are so funny and so interesting to play with. So I have kind of been dabbling with some of that at night. I don't think I'll play any of it on stream. I don't think. So I'm not good enough, and I know I will be heckled to no end. Maybe we'll try it one day just to see what happens, but I'm pretty sure I will be heckled. But maybe we'll try it. Maybe we'll give it a shot. Maybe we'll see what happens with it, you know? But yeah, that's going to do it for us, though, tonight. So thanks, everybody, for watching. Have a great afternoon, morning, evening, wherever you're at. Do note, in a couple weeks, we will be on our cruise. There won't be much of any content game-wise. There will be a lot of travel and ship content during that week. I'm going to try to do some more shorts while we're on the boat. The problem is we won't have an internet package. But we will have probably access to the internet while we are in ports. So I will try to get the content made and then post it while we are in port. So we have 2 ports that we will be at. One will be, we leave from Long Beach, because Carnival Port's in Long Beach here on the West Coast. at the old Spruce Goose Dome, if you're unaware. And then we go to Catalina Island, which, yes, is not far away. I have never been to Avalon proper. I've talked about that on this, on some of my vlogs, but I'll talk about it here for a quick second. I've never been to Avalon proper on Catalina. I've been to Catalina Island, but I was a place called Camp Fox. I think it's a YMCA camp, and it's on the other side of the island, so of Santa Catalina Island. So I have never been to the city of Avalon, which is the primary place most people go if they're taking like the Catalina Express or whatever. You go to Avalon. So we'll be going there for the day. We're gonna take a golf cart, run around town, and then we're gonna go to Ensenada, another place I've never been. The only place I've ever been in Mexico, obviously, like most people that live in Southern California, I've been to Tijuana, which is very not Mexico. Yeah, so this time, though, we will be going to Ensenada. We'll be enjoying the port. We're going to be walking around Ensenada proper, probably get some lunch, check out some of the sights, and come back with some souvenirs. Well, so we'll have a good time. And then we have a day at sea. That day, we'll probably be at the pool, maybe go to the Serenity Club, just having a good time on board, doing some trivia, and then we're going to enjoy a lot of the night-themed events. You get to see your boy getting dressed up classy. You'll get to see his wife dressing up super nice and classy and hot. So, yeah, it's going to be a great time. And I have been put under an edict. My wife said that we did not do enough video footage last time. I thought that would be me saying that. But no. That was her. So we will make sure that we have more footage this time. We're going to be putting a lot of stuff together. I'm going to try to get as much content as possible for all of you to check out and enjoy. Also, it's fun because my people at my work also, they make fun of me when they're like, oh my God, how can you act like this in front of a camera? It's like, yeah, it's easy. I do it. Well, I was doing it 4 nights a week. Now it seems like I've been doing it to 1 to 2 nights a week. But now we're going to try to get back to our 4 nights a week of being stupid and ludicrous that we also do on our lunch streams. So with that said, thank you, everybody. We will see you next time. Bye now.